Jonathan.
It's my pleasure to do this.
Okay. We need to be succinct because my radio program is 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I,
What kind of interpersonal relationships did Bernie have with other members of Congress? Does he socialize with them after work?
I think that he has really fundamentally good relationships with them on issues. I think it's very hard for any members of Congress to socialize with each other just because of the time and the fundraising demands.
How has Bernie influenced Congress over the years? What changes in the United States have actually been made because of him?
Many, and I thought of just one right away since it came up in our discussion today, was the Veterans Bill. He shepherded the most unbelievable reorganization and advancement of the Veterans Administration in probably the last couple of decades, along with John McCain and Republicans, and it passed overwhelmingly. This was when he was chair of the Veterans Committee.
In your opinion, why has Elizabeth Warren not endorsed him yet?
I think that my guess is that she's waiting to see how things play out. I'm hopeful that she'll actually endorse him just before the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary, because I think that could deliver him some extra little push. Though I'm confident he'll win without that endorsement. But certainly having Elizabeth on board and what she stands for would be very important.
Being that you've been in politics and you ran against Hillary Clinton in the New York State primary, how do you evaluate this campaign is going as far as chances of winning?
Well, it's fantastic. I actually think he will win and he will be the nominee, both because of the energy on the ground, the amount of money that he's raised, which was the only question I had. Could he raise enough money to compete? And he's shown that he can, and I think he's going to win.
Okay, you've talked at length about this before, but please explain the real motive for cable news TV blacking out media coverage of Bernie.
Well, I'm not sure there's the real motive. I think it's pretty clear. Number one, they don't respect insurgent candidates. They're looking for ratings, so they're more likely to cover someone who's outrageous and crazy and almost like the National Enquirer-ish, meaning Donald Trump. And frankly, reporters are not that very smart. They don't read. They're not curious about issues.
So who's controlling the media? Give some names.
The big media is controlled, obviously, by big corporations, particularly Rupert Murdoch, Time Warner, Sony. There's only 7 or 8 in the world that control the majority of media content. But as I pointed out, there's a lot of media now in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Reddit, that really is getting around that traditional media blockade. So I actually look at it as two parts. One, there's the concern about the monopolization and the blackout, but we also have other channels and avenues.
How much time do you actually have, time and personal investment, with promoting this book?
Well, it's not. See it more as being a surrogate for Bernie, promoting Bernie and the political revolution. It's not. The book is secondary. If the book never sold another copy, I would still be honored and privileged to be doing this, because this is about changing the life that we all live. And so I feel excited about that. So I focus mostly about how I can advance that. And then if book sales come along with it, that's fine too.
But how much time are you giving to it?
Oh, it's full time. It's the only thing I think about when I get up and go to sleep.
And when did you start to write it?
I started to write it right after Bernie announced he was running, which would have been in June, and it took me 20 days to write the book.
Okay. In 30 seconds or less, why do you want Bernie to win?
I want to live in a better country, and I think the political revolution is upon us, and when it comes, it'll be something that I've wanted my whole adult lifetime, and I think that will make for a better country for my friends, my family, personally. So I'm quite excited about that.
Thank you very, very much.
All right.
It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Perfect.
All right.
Great. I'll give you that. It's broadcasting locally.
Okay, so you'll send me a link.
On Monday, yeah, you'll have a link. Yeah.
Awesome, Doreen.
You got his email and everything?
No, can I have your card or something?
You know me. You have me on Facebook. I don't have a card.
Okay.
I gave my last card out to Bill, the filmmaker.
Okay.
You know how to find me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your vacation.
Vacation.